Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha with Ice Cream Fitness here. And once again, it is time for Gear Talk with Jason. But hold on, let me give you guys a bicep shot first. Alright, I was watching a video of a friend of mine yesterday. His name is Luimarco. And I saw him put up a video and it was about DAA, which is D-aspartic acid. And I thought, oh great, I'll watch this. Louis and I were just talking about this yesterday. And I didn't even know that he had given me a shout out yet. And lo and behold, Louis mentioned me in my channel in the video. So Louis, I wanted to thank you for that. And I salute you on the daily. So I'm going to go ahead and make this a video response to that video because it allows me to address the points you made in the video, in addition to answering the questions that some of my subscribers are asking me about the DAA and Letrozole. So you're kind of letting me kill two birds with one stone here. Okay, Louis, you raised a really good point in the video about both the potential side effects of DAA and the fact that we're getting into a very gray area between natural and being chemically enhanced when we start dealing with substances like this. First of all, yes, we do know that DAA does seem to boost testosterone. There is data coming out showing that, but there's a couple of problems there. First of all, it boosts female sex hormones also. It definitely boosts estrogen for some people, and there are some indications that it may boost progesterone. And as a lot of you may or may not know, progesterone increases your sensitivity to estrogen. So when the two are elevated in you, you're greatly increasing your chances of getting gynecomastia and other estrogenic side effects. So for a lot of people, DAA, they're not going to be able to use it without using some sort of ancillary to combat the estrogenic effects. The other problem we run into with it is that it's really inconsistent in its ability to boost testosterone. We don't know if it just gives you acute spikes or if it brings it up to an elevated amount and holds it like when you're using exogenous testosterone that you're injecting into your body. And when you're dealing with any sort of anabolic hormone in the body or catabolic hormone or fat storage hormone, acute fluctuations very, very rarely impact body composition. So we really don't know how well this substance really helps you build muscle or if it really helps at all. There needs to be further research done on it before we can say that. And then we kind of jump over to another point of a lot of people choose to be natural, a lot of people choose to be enhanced. I don't care which people choose to do. I have competed in the past as both. I competed natural and I competed enhanced. To me, I see natural guys as people who want to push themselves to the limits of what their body is capable of on its own and try to achieve their human limits and their potential. And I think that's an admirable thing as long as they're training hard and giving it 100%. And I see the role of enhanced guys as people who want to push the absolute limits. They want to go beyond what the human body is capable of. And they want to be something more than human. To me, that's also admirable if they train hard and they have a proper work ethic. So I don't really care which people do, but I think when we start dealing with substances like this, you're basically taking a man-made compound that doesn't appear anywhere in nature. At least creatine appears naturally in meat. And you're basically just concentrating more of what you could get in red meat. Whereas when you're taking something like DAA, you're taking a compound that doesn't exist in nature. It's completely man-made. It's a synthetic chemical that you are putting in your body for the purpose of manipulating anabolic hormones above the level that you would normally be able to produce them at. So you have the same mentality as a steroid-using bodybuilder. Even though you're not necessarily getting the same effects, your mindset is the same. And the thing is, to me, it's kind of a case of shit or get off the pot, so to speak. Either do your research and make yourself chemically enhanced and use anabolic steroids or testosterone, or stay natural. To me, it doesn't make sense to skirt that line between, particularly when you're dealing with a substance like that costs 3 to 4 times as much as testosterone does. I mean, I see the stuff going sometimes for $50 for a month's supply. Well, you could get a 3-month supply just about anywhere in the world, enough injectable testosterone to double or triple your normal amount of testosterone in your body. You could get a 2 to 3 month supply for $50 or less, pretty much anywhere in the world. So you're paying more, you're going to suffer all the same side effects, you're taking all the same risks of a low dose of testosterone, but you're not getting the certainty of the benefits. So to me, it doesn't make a lot of sense to try to skirt that line with a product like this. So that's just my take on it, guys. And people who are messing with that, my advice to you would be, again, either shit or get off the pot. Either you want to be natural or you want to be chemically enhanced. Make up your mind. Now, I wanted to also bring up the point of letrozole, because Louis mentioned that also, and I've got a lot of people asking me about letrozole. And letrozole is probably the strongest aromatase inhibitor out there, but you need to be very careful with this. This is a very harsh, very high side effect compound. It will drive your estrogen levels too low. And you're looking at a lot of guys completely lose their sex drive when they're on it. Some guys can't get a hard on, some guys can't climax. And it can take up to a month for it to clear your system after you come off of it. It is a very long-lasting drug. So you might be going a couple of months without being able to get an erection if you take it. 2, it makes your joints hurt. It makes your joints dry. It can cause bone demineralization. It can actually weaken your bones a little bit while you're on it. It's not something you want to have happen while you're a strength training athlete. So really what I see as the only uses for letrozole is for curing mild cases of already existing gynecomastia. It can be effective for that. And for bodybuilders who are chemically enhanced, who are in the final month of their contest prep, who need to come in ultra dry, and they still want to use testosterone in their mix, and they need to suck all of the estrogen out of their body. That is the only other role I really see for this compound. If you're not one of those two people, stay away from it. It's not worth dealing with the side effects. All right, guys, I hope that has been informative. And Louis, thank you for giving me the shout out. And I will talk to you guys next time.